takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my
it till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay.
Miami has Dolphins, the greatest football team.
I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey, yo. Always have their two hands out.
A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Ball is teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors, and we're underway at Hard Rock. Brings in the kick at the 9. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. There he goes on the right side. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner. 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
On the return, here comes Rivers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. To the line. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Try to get it into Emeka Egbuka, and it sets up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane,
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
it's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. He'll start the drive with A-Chan. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Willis. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They got 14 yards on that one. And that was a Dolphins 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Willis. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A-Chan, a 1st down carry. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs from the 37. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Gun snap now to Willis. He's got it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Tackle way out for it, but touchdown. The Dolphins get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. He's reached the benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. To kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here comes Rivers. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting to drive here with Gibson. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 7. And 7.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Again, it's Gibson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Willis to the air. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing is Willis. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down carry for A.J. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Four guys out wide. Here we go, third and long. They'll throw, third and long. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucs to the line. First and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 35 out of that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. There's A-Chain up the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. He has this down to the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cut out left. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. The Buccaneers hustling to the line, they're in the hurry up. Back-to-back carries here. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking the pocket pull.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's finally caught after a big third down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. Baker now from the gun. This is a heater going deep. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. Riley Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So first and 10 now from the 30. The first carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
The Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing from the gun. It is cut left side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Second and 10. Here's Willis. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down, here's Baker. Finds him on the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Throw deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Marcus Williams has it. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Pass complete, 2-2 Atwell. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And the lead stays frozen at 14. To kick it away, here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. First down throw here, Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it's second down coming up. Here's Baker to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
A loss of a yard on the play.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does. And
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you're better. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby. You know that you're better than